Article 127, Clause 3. The judge is not subject or liable to any action, including in a court of law, for any omissions or wrongs they may have done in performing their judicial duty. That's the point you are making. So I'm giving you an example of a situation. Whether you believe it or not, that's different. But I'll not sit here and tell a lie about this. So we found that if I can ask, we found that this judge, any day we went to court, spoke with the lawyer on the other side before we went to court. There were times that the judge actually spoke to the lawyer after we had finished court. So we procured the telephony record in our, complaint to prove that the judge had misconducted himself. So this is a situation where they have done their work in the courtroom, but we find something else to show that what they have done in the courtroom is wrong. You see that we are allowed to still challenge what they have done in the courtroom, even though it is not by an appeal, correct? So something again, and you and I are not speaking different. I'll tell you what, if you read the Judicial case very carefully, Justice Dapaah and the Supreme Court, they address all these issues. That it is not as if even the administrative action may be absolute from unity. But what you are, the narration you're giving is quite peculiar. You are talking about ex parte communications with the judge and one of the parties. But we don't see a similar thing in the petition by Xavier or Hogo. It says the court gave an order. It never said that the Tokonu had it. So again, that's why I keep saying that when you come to the nuance application of the law, we may end up differently. Okay. Now there was no ex parte communications from the petition we saw. It says, and go back to the petition, that the court, that CJ presided. So I'm asking myself, what happens to the other 4 judges who sat with her? Why are they also not being removed? Because that is not a basis for Article 146 removal. Okay, so the point the law, and that's why when the plaintiff lawyer and the defendant lawyer meet, they will all be invoking the same law, but it is in the application of it that grants itself to a judgment. The point communications are different. Okay, so the point I'm seeking by the reference I made was to bring to your attention whether you think it is possible that Article 127 may not always apply generally. Article 127 Clause 3 says, a justice of a superior court or any person exercising judicial power shall not be liable to any action or suit for any act or omission by him in the exercise of the judicial power. I'm not saying that any petitioner has suggested that there's an ex parte communication that they can fault the CJ on. Now, you say that the exercise of the discretion or the determination of the prima facie is not compliant with Article 296. How can you explain that? So the exercise of the discretion in itself is not absolute, and the exercise of every discretion under the Constitution, as we see from 296 and as elaborated upon by the court, must have the basis, the test for the exercise of that discretion. And I'm saying that very basic examination of the petitions, it's that it is, I am aggrieved because the CJ was part of a panel that decided a matter in which I am dissatisfied. And I'm saying that is not a proper exercise of the discretion to arrive at a prima facie determination. Do you agree that it is possible? Let's all fear of a conversation that there can be no question whatsoever to the exercise of that discretion under the Constitution. I'm not veering off a conversation. Wait, Dinah, hold on. Let us veer off. Dinah, hold on. I say you something, but I'm saying let us veer off that conversation. Okay, Dinah, hold on. Let me. There will be nothing wrong in the Article 146. Oh, can we do this, please? Particularly when is the exercise of a discretion?
Okay, Article 296 that you are referring to. Is it this portion that you are referring to, which says that where in this Constitution or in any other law, discretionary power is vested in any person or authority, that discretionary power shall be deemed to imply a duty to be fair and candid. The exercise of the discretionary power shall not be arbitrary, capricious, or biased, either by resentment, prejudice, or personal dislike, and shall be in accordance with due process of law. Is this what you are referring to? Is this what you are referring to? We're having a little difficulty with your line. Hello, Dinah. Hello, Dinah.
Of that
your line is breaking. I suppose, can we call her on phone so we can finish with her? Yeah, hello, Dinah.
Hello.